Inter Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. Kukçu is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's a player with enough stamina to do it all, Peter. 1 minute he'll be closing down an opposition attacker, the next he'll be busting a...
Chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's having a go! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Great vision. Kaká receives it in a wide position. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. And it's Van Basten. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Kukçu. No, that was never going to make it. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham with a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Ended up in no man's land. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. Terrific header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely shaped ball. Nunez. Casillas claims comfortably. Now it's Kaká. Bastoni makes the interception. Kukçu. Kukçu! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That has been slung wide, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard. Ribery. Oh, super find. That's very neat. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's played in here, and he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Sanchez. Beckham. And it's Kukçu. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Azar. And here's Nunez. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Azar. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got full. They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are back underway.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Timber gets his final warning. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Raul! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, cracking ball. It could be in. Decent chance! They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. Kaka! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Inter have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Nakata. Oh, that's it's Nakata! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nakata has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Oh, no joy this time. Azar. Knocks it into space. Somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cross into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Applies the finish! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Chance, surely! He won't be happy with that. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. He's in a great position here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Darwin.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 7, Kaká. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 41. Serán sustituidos por
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played, snuffed out the danger.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Sanchez. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Serginho was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shoots! He scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in.
Raul, big header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Beckham. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. Beckham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He is through here. Beckham with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Beckham with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's a pretty loose pass. Sanchez. Van Basten. Good pressure, determined, intense. Kokchu. Applies the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Punched away. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Beckham with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni. And that has left him in a heap. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ball is over the line. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Sanchez is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Hazard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roll, picks it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Played in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And he's there to clear it. That's a good ball out wide. And he whips it in. Ball oh, great header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nakata really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rolls it backwards. With Rudiger. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now they can spring out of defence. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nakata. That's an imaginative pass. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nakata. That's a cute ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. Some resolute defending there. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Drogba. Manchester United have a free kick. Neymar flings in across. Van Basten. Kupchu. Nakata. Now it's Darwin. And it's Azar. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard. Drogba.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Hakimi. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. Azar. And it's Van Basten. To Beckham. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go back.
Great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Sanchez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Beckham with the cross. Saliba tries to clear. Vigo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Sanchez. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Cute ball now. How can he... Nunez! Defending was strong and firm. Hazard. It's Hazard! Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. Jorginho. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Kukçu. Driving through the middle. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's there to make the challenge. Bastoni. And Sanchez. Bastoni. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through.
There they go, hunting again.
He's got away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Hazard is fouled. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Rudiger has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Picked out brilliantly. Beckham! No, not quite. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Beckham! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
keeper is right behind it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Van Basten knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Tries a
recupero.
shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get...
Shot, surely! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Inter Milan. And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations...
Big header! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, he's burst! It's Van Basten! They've got to be quick to recover this. Back would it go? And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Maradona. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Azar. Well read, nice interception. Bullet. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Played in by Van Basten. Nakata. Raul. And it's Nakata. It's a searching pass. Well, played right into his path. Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Shot could be on. And it's Hullet. Can they get... Goes for a shot! Now, who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. Van Basten. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona. Raul. Raul powering forward here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet fired deep towards the back post. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice bit of trickery. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he was alert to it. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. What a save by Seaman! Well, would you believe that?
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And now a sudden chance to counter. An instinct... Oh, smashing header!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Nakata. Now that looks a decent ball. Nunez
Il quarto
picks it up
uomo
out
indica
wide.
2 minuti di recupero.
Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous.
Van Basten! He's delivered all right!
His position was perfect, the invitation, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Darwin. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Maradona threads one in, and the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Neymar! Van Basten! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Van Basten really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Darwin.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's a sharp little ball here. Costa Corta. Pull it. Little pass back. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xavi Alonso with the short one. Inter Milan needing a change of fortune here. Back into the middle. Passes short and sharp. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's well spotted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Van
è di
Basten.
80.113
Nicely weighted
spettatori.
ball. He's through, now is he in?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. Nakata! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard with a fine tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham, he has found the way through. And he's cut it out. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Kukçu. Now this could be a chance. "75 minutes played. Nakata. Raul. Tries to play it through. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been... goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And smartly reclaimed. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Viene
fact.
sostituito con il numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's Maradona! So, third corner of the game. Pullet goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. And this is Van Basten. And that's not going to reach.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. That's the keeper's ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Palmer knocks it into space. Now it's Saka.
Il quarto uomo
Saka,
indica 2
he's found a
minuti
way
di recupero.
through. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Van Basten. Palmer finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's there to make the challenge. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Beckham!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Over to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Beckham. Great vision. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Ribéry. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Darwin. Spread out to the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hangs one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, that is a good ball. Shot a goal! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
Can he finish? Ribéry. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Beckham. Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hazard. Quality ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro. He's looking wide. Ribéry. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Nakata. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. And this is Raul.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard. And a chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nakata receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Nistelrooy, and the shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. He is through here. And it's claimed by the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hazard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. A probing pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. Nakata. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now that's well seen too. Long ball looking to counter. Ribery. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Knocks it out wide. Beckham. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Nakata. And it's Kukcu. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking to play him in. Nunez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for the run, well read, and the danger is averted. Hazard. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Nakata. Distributed tidily. Has a look and plays it forward. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Glorious from Hazard! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are called.
He's having a shot! No mistake! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Darwin, laid out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Pedri. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. And the shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. And that has sent him sprawling. No foul, says the referee. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. And that's a throw-in. Kokchu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Palmer. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Messi. Kokchu. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted.
3 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Kokchu. Well, they've got it again. It's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Yamal's header! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there, time! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Over you, Jim. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That carried quite a threat. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Van Basten.
Now it's Darwin. He has found the way through.
Oh, look at the space.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Tigres finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Palmer. Aimed beyond the defence.
Just the goalkeeper and the shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no...
Face-to-face with the keeper. Tries a shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Tigres go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nakata. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot!
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That ball looks a good one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sanchez is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Basten.
And it's Nakata. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Darwin, spread out to the left. He won't be happy with that one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Ryerson.
And here's Van Basten. Played out wide. Beckham. He is through here. The ball goes in. Azar! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Basten, Nunez, great chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. It's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Always going over the top.
Beckham will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Pinches it off him.
Nicely shaped ball. And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half. Rodri. That's good running with the ball. And this is Van Basten.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Viene sostituito con il
Beckham,
numero
ready
20.
to try one. Beckham! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Isak. Beckham. Look at the space here. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.